So, welcome back. We are us, and this is a little bit of a surprise, a deviation, an anomaly. See, originally, I was going to be playing Damon X Machina 2 in this time slot. Well, in this particular slot in the upload schedule. But apparently, the game requires DX12, which my PC is incapable of running. So I did what anyone would do, and I went to Steam and I looked for more stuff. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have things just. I don't have. That doesn't mean I don't have things sheathed and ready to go at any point in time. That's not the case. I've got a number of games just that are actually on GeForce now that I can choose to play. But I prefer to hold on to those in case of emergency, when there's a, let's say, a void between interesting things coming to Steam or just being released in general. So, as such, I went looking through the upcoming games section, and I came across a number of things. I added two of them to the cart. Only one of them I'm actually going to get. And even then, I'm on the fence about it because there are something. As it is, there's already one game coming up on the 20th, but I don't know if I'm going to actually like playing that. So I'm considering just downloading the demo for it, and then seeing how I like it. So I'm probably going to do that. I may even record it. I don't know what the date is for today, so I don't know when the game actually comes out. There were, from what I remember, it said November 16th at the very top of the list, so I'm assuming today is the 15th. So that means we have about a week. Though this is Saturday, so not a whole lot of time, actually. Anyway, I'm going to try and get that as soon as possible. Uh, The reason this is here now. This is just the demo, but the reason I have it is because I was highly doubtful that I'd actually be able to play it. I was assuming this would be more Unreal Engine 5 trash, highly unoptimized, basically unplayable on anything that isn't a supercomputer. I was wrong. So let's see how wrong. So we have journalist mode. We have normal porn for normal people, and I'm trying to think of something colorful here. Give me a moment. Ooh, uh, hurt me harder. Was it hurt me harder? I think it was a difficulty for Wolfenstein. I don't remember clearly because I haven't played a Wolfenstein game in a very, very, very long time. But something along those lines. So Gray Shaft mode is like classic mode with extra heat. This mode is perfect for you if you're an experienced RPG player and are always looking for a challenge in the games you play. Death lurks around every corner, and ignoring your vitals can be fatal, but you'll be rewarded for your courage with extra experience. It says enemy strength and your character's strength are as originally designed. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill your character. You can only save in designated areas. That is something I'm not a fan of, especially considering because I'm obviously interested in having the game as content for the channel. I would like it to be something I can actually stop at any point in time. But can I change? I wonder if I can change the difficulty in the middle of the game so I can, or once after it's been selected. Because only being able to save in designated areas for something like this, as you know, I prefer to keep the videos at about an hour to an hour and a half at most. That was not the case consistently with the previous upload that went in this time slot, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, I want to go with this, but the only actual problem I have is the limited save condition. I'll go for it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Okay? Also, there's a little bit of lag in between moving the mouse and actually moving my mouse and the cursor actually moving. So that's going to be a problem. Hopefully this will end up on GeForce Now within a reasonable time of its release. Hopefully. Immediately, in fact. But I'm not going to hold my breath. And with that being the case, it's whether or not we actually upload it or not will hinge entirely on whether or not it actually comes out on GeForce Now. Speaking of which, there's apparently a Steam group dedicated to pointing out games that are available on GeForce Now. And so I took a quick look at everything on that list. Apparently the one I joined is part 2, which I do not understand. And I don't particularly care to figure out what's going on behind that. I think I stopped around the point where it was something old. Well, I think it was obviously before Silk Song. But I don't remember how much further back. It was a considerable amount of time, though, so apparently all of the stuff that is recent that I might be interested in, of the stuff I saw, there was nothing of real interest for me, so unfortunate.
For centuries, the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Tristan! Tristan! alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Greyshaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mjordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they, anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order. Armour, cloak, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Now, don't mind this rather long black screen here. See, personally, I'm not affected by it. I'm playing Chaos Nightmare Zero. And at present, I'm looking at a goddess with 6 arms, and here we go.
Look lively! What are you reaching for, you clod? Bring those here. How many times do I have to tell you? Where's Jonak? Anyone seen Jonak? The bosun will flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
He scolds you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip, and come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Triss.
So long, my friend.
I don't know, I'd be careful about having a man whore for a friend, and you're leaving Kaylee all alone?
my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mjordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh, yes. I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The light. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
Honestly, I'm enjoying the banter so far. Though, I do need to remember to turn up the textures. Because everyone looking like they're wearing smudged paintings is not really doing it for me. I guess this is my opportunity to finally become part of the game. Interaction. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Greyshaft, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. For now, let's ease our suffering.
Oh, cartographer. What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, I guess we have fully gotten underway. Can I actually... Okay, it was paused due to the saving. Okay, the frame rate isn't the best, but considering everything I've got going on in the background, I'm not too surprised. I said I'd do this for... Maybe it's not a texture issue so much as a shader issue. If I'm not mistaken, this game is basically like Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I think it has more survival aspects to it. I don't really remember. And as I would expect, the delay between moving the mouse and moving the cursor has only gotten worse. Guess we can try this. So, yeah, I'll probably go with that. It's not really helping this guy's clothes, though. So then it has to be the other option? Probably should go with Ultra, but
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
okay, so then if it's not texture filtering, what's making everything look so low quality? Post processing? Did it look like that when I started it? I don't remember. There might not be anything I can actually do about it. Let's see if this helps. I mean, it's just a demo, but I hate for it to look this way. No, that's just so much worse. But the texture quality is still up, so I'm at a loss here. Yeah, I've got no idea. Sorry. What the frick is that? Now that I think about it, you probably could have gathered the... I hate that interact is on E. I always put interact on F. As a matter of fact, I'm doing that now. That's right. We're back in the menu. But we've gone to controls this time. Is anything using F? No. That's good. Okay. F, yeah. Strong attack. No need to spoil anything for myself. So let's... What were we supposed to be doing again? Fish.
Hey.
What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you.
Aye.
The Order's navigator, right?
Not exactly. I'm a cartographer.
Aren't those...
No. No, they aren't. Normally, I say the line, and that's typically under the assumption that the line itself won't be voiced, and it'll just go to the conversation partner responding to it. Let's see what happens.
Have you seen the physician? He was around here somewhere talking to one of your knights.
Okay, so at least I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
No. If I could wave them around, I would.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
Ooh.
I'm so nauseous, I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. The sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
I mean, he's not wrong, but that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a chop to the throat. So I'm tempted. I am tempted to be a little brat and go with the first option. I really am. And already I see I've gotten into the swing of the game, and I mean, that's a good sign. I don't know what waits beyond the river bend. That's what I was going for. But hopefully the combat's good.
All right. Got it? You have no time for me. I'm on my way out.
Wait. Sure, we can come to an agreement.
What do you mean?
I want to make these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness.
All right, I'll fetch it for you.
So right now in Chaos Nightmare Zero, I'm stuck with a choice. I've got 75 currency for where did he say the chest was?
Someone was robbed, yep.
Did he say where the chest was? I wasn't paying attention. Can I go up here? Yes. Ever so slowly, boy. What happens if we just... Okay, that's 10 health gone. I'll never see that again. Right, where was I? Right. So I didn't catch the bit about where the chest itself might be located. I gained Oh, I stepped on the bug and killed it. Anyway, as I said, look, you can't just put an item in front of me and assume I won't pick it up. That's a crack bottle. That's not useful to me.
Yes!
3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...
have no use for brandy at currents. So I see no reason why we shouldn't give them all to him. I mean, you know, keeping them and then waiting for it to pay off would be fine, but...
Do you have them?
Them.
Yep, I've got the brandy. 3 bottles of brandy on the house.
You're not much of a joker. All right, cartographer, how's your nausea? Still...
No, I feel better. Toughed it out, I guess.
Well, off with you then. I've work to do.
Oh, he is the physician. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, never saw that coming. I am winning the video game.
Is everything swaying? Makes me sick. Hang on, you're the cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the aldermen call you.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Roa. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your night's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right. And the noise in my head stops what I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all. Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was staring over here at the phone, trying to figure out what I should do. Currently, I've got a card featuring attack, and I want to give it to the Vanguard. What are we supposed to be doing? Sirdar. And she doesn't really need it. It doesn't really help. I think I gave her another 2-cost card. It's not a good idea, and I know it isn't. So I'm not
Feeling
going
better,
to.
Tristan?
More or less.
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an Order Knight, so answer truthfully.
Well, he said that he spent most of his time dealing with paperwork, so he doesn't actually appear to have combat experience. Though yeah, I'm going to assume he doesn't have any combat experience. So it's between 2 and 3. 4 feels too much like sucking a dick to save himself. Not on my playthrough, he's not. So it's better to be useful than to just hope to not be underfoot. So
I'll take care of the wounded. I'm sure there wouldn't be many willing to help them in the middle of a fight.
One help you. You were ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
By the way, don't think I didn't see that we got a stat boost up here for the answer we gave. Playing the fool will get your throat slit, so we're not doing that. Playing along, I don't have enough context, so I'm going to assume that's stupid. Trying to buy some time isn't a bad idea. And 1 is like 4 and will get your throat slit, so try to buy some time.
Try and buy some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option. I'd just be killed. But you never know.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
The other one here who's trying to flirt with me could have just told me to go at the very beginning. It's saving now, in case you're wondering. I really wish I could fix the goddamn textures, but I guess that's just a bridge too far. I don't know. You walked under my foot and died. I saw it this time. You committed suicide.
Hey, stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, I'm just going to go now. So that's not...
What a thick fog.
What did you call me? I'm assuming this is the navigator.
Through the entrance room. Someone was out wandering the streets.
Could be wrong.
Cartographer, it's about time.
Holy
Yeah?
crap.
What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had your fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps, too.
Right, he's a cartographer, so yeah, he definitely wouldn't have combat experience. We're going to fix that, but I'm glad I gave, answers relevant to that backstory. Don't change course, we're going to hit a counter current. I don't know what's being asked of me here. I see what he last said at the bottom here, but how does that relate to any of these options, much less the selection of them? Yeah, I don't know what is being asked here. I wonder if this is another one that just affects your stats. maybe does something hidden aside from that. Even with the consideration that these might relate to a specific stat boost, I have no idea which one to choose, so...
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship. The course to the west is shorter. If we go around that side of the island, we'll reach the port in the least time possible.
Which would help us a lot, considering we're short on supplies and the crew's in bad shape. You're right, Tristan. Not bad. Not bad at all. You certainly know your stuff when you're not throwing up everywhere. How did you come to be a cartographer anyway?
How did you come to have your chin meld with your neck? I would love to know that technique.
I'm not afraid of hard work. We cartographers are always sifting through tons of old scrolls and ship's logs, or interpreting old maps. I have something of a talent for that.
Hey, I see. All right. Go report back to your captain. Well done, cartographer.
I have no idea what happened, but I appear to have succeeded. I'm RP walking because Gellert? This guy wasn't here a little while ago. Ah, it's the guy with the comb over. I wanted to mention that earlier, but there was never an opportunity. Everyone was talking just so much.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
That was weird. I don't know what this stat is, but I need 7 in it. Man, I wish I had that. Why don't I have that, by the way? Have you been to the 5th island? Where are we settling? You're a civilian. He has no reason to answer you. You know Wilbert? I don't know who that is. Have you been to the 5th island?
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes. Several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. Not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. Or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Grey Shaft?
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
I don't know who Wilbert is, so we're going to go with that.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Meor. I was still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to a starter. But this fox spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to the little urchin me. And so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care.
Makes sense. Sure wish I could do a number 2, but...
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sail to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reaches its shores safely. Then the crew will replenish the stores of water, and you'll sail back to a starter. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep, do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
Ah.
Trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Now I remember Wilbert. The guy with the bushy eyebrows that don't render properly like pretty much every other hair follicle in the game. I don't have a reason. My thoughts split. I don't have a reason to not let him see. So let's try this again.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I have men to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
I'm just wondering what other stats I could have raised based on my answers. I see what he got sniped so hard he despawned. There's even magic too, huh? I bet that looks nice. Okay, so there goes the boat. Ship, not boat. This game clearly disagrees with my PC to the point that our POV is just being assaulted with with arrows that are just losing to gravity immediately upon colliding with the camera. So I don't know what's going on here. I know I know I don't like it. And this is probably a problem. It's unlikely that it's loading anything, so it's... I mean, the rain's going, the arrows are flying, it's working. I don't... So, no idea. I'm going to give it like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and if something doesn't change, I guess I'll start it over. It's a bit of a minor injury. You're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they'll heal on their own in time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound. So much color, and all of it ill-defined. We're saving now. But this is not merely a minor wound. The guy used to have 110 health. He's now got a maximum of 90, and he's currently at 25 of that 90. And they called it a minor wound. Sure, bud. Sure, whatever you say. Ship's gone, so we don't go that way.
One almighty.
This is our physician. Or was.
Even in the midst of tragedy,
What a nightmare.
gotta loot. Hey there, bud.
Cartographer! Cartographer!
You all right?
Clearly
alive?
not.
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned. We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
Oh, yeah. I went to him when I was seasick and he called me a drunk.
He may not have been the best company, it's true. But he knew his trade well. You need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this knight. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
I mean, right now you're looking kind of feminine and submissive, so 2 for 1 ain't bad. Physician's bag.
Aha! One bottle's still intact. Well, just one.
I mean, we're only at 25 health.
I can manage.
It's not that bad.
Here.
Did you find it? My hero.
What did I say?
I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
They're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's 2 of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, 1's an easy target, but 2's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
needed some milk. No one here, so that way. I like how you said that scum over there, and it's all the way over here.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T.
As in Tibor the Magnificent, the Magnanimous, he of the most insightful sayings. No, he didn't. He definitely didn't.
He's dead. What? The potion? How?
Yeah, doesn't really make sense. I mean, there was an arrow in him, still. So I'm guessing the potion leaked out of there before it got to where it needed to go. It happens. I mean, human beings are just plastic bags filled with guts.
He said that the order would help me get home.
Well. That's why you said over there. It was literally and through and through. Got it. In case you're wondering what happened in Chaos Nightmare Zero, I decided not to go with the attack card because it was too cost and I don't want to dilute the options the Vanguard has when her cards come up.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there, my
Oh,
good
thank
man.
the one. Please help me. We were.
I hope he keistered the letter. I would have done it, mostly for fun. Well, I was going to say it's during the black screen that this is when he's tweaking the guy's nipples, just because he can. He's a freak, but I lost the opportunity overthinking it. So you'll never get to hear me talk about that. Wow, it took a while for this to load. Like I said, I've got quite a bit of stuff going on in the background on this computer, so to be perfectly honest, I didn't actually expect this to even run. So, yeah. What are you going to do about it? we're waiting for the save to finish, as usual. For some reason, we were taken in, and yet we are still at 25 health, with a 90 health maximum. I'm going to hard save because I don't trust their autosaves. Notice how there isn't anything here. I don't trust it. Because I was really, truly considering just closing the game and trying to get through all of that again. God? We've gotten superpowers. This man is built like wrapped salami and a Twinkie all at the same time. I hate it. Hold on, there's a bag with stuff.
So, you're finally awake.
No, you're not doing the Skyrim intro.
My head is killing me. Where am I? On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I ask. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
The capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
Well, yeah. I would have done it. You would have done
When the
it.
sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Anyways, I have work to do outside. Get yourself up. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Take a look. There might be something that'll fit. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
D? I hope the stuff I picked up earlier I still have. It would be a shame to lose the milk. Diagram, mended old shirt. I mean, it's all mine now. Oh, by the way, I saw Outward 2 is coming out next year. I stopped playing the first one because, well, frankly, I stopped having fun, and I had other things to do besides. Now, I barely have the time to do anything other than do the grinding for... goodness. Grinding for... whatchamacallit? Chaos Zero. Chaos Nightmare Zero. And the freaking Duet Night Abyss. DNA. Yeah. Yep. I had it right. Okay. So, especially freaking DNA. That's ooh. But the grinding is so good. The performance of that game is terrible. Everything else, yes, combat. Everything else about the game is great. The performance is abysmal. However, probably worse than probably any. Like I can play Wuthering Waves on that phone. I've got two of them, and I've got it installed on each. I've got DNA installed on both of them. Ooh, yoink! And of course, it.
This is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
And DNA performs pretty much the exact same on them both. I even have it installed on both this PC and my laptop. They struggle. They struggle. Wait, the clothes. Assuming I for inventory. But I pressed U. Alright. Let's see what kind of smudges we'll be putting on. Okay, so we're apparently suffering from a vampire's bite, possibly even a werewolf, and some severe bleeding. Got it. This guy was super helpful. A dented sword is better at bashing than slicing. An old knife requires 7 dexterity? But its damage is higher than the sword. Shing shing. Oh, shing shing, not shink. Alright. Actually, let's go ahead and save. I also forgot that there's a quick save, which I should probably try to utilize. Booyah! Just like the legends foretold. And now that we play the game of smudges, I really wish I could fix that, but not enough to keep trying. Someone out here mentioned wanting a handy.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was already on my feet. What do you mean?
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
And he's still got only 25
I know
health.
what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart arse, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for...
Well, see, this is where I whip out the sword. And then I just become nearest. Of course.
Maybe I was better off drowning.
Yeah, probably. Well, at least he isn't asking for a handy. What else can I pick up? I see a bow on this. I'm just waiting for the game to catch up with the rest of us. If it doesn't, however, I'm probably just going to put an end to the video because it is over an hour and a half, and you know what I said about my preferred video length earlier on in the video. Workbench. Need to prepare for a long journey or reinforce your armor? A workbench is a great place to start. It allows you to craft bows and arrows as well as consumables. You can also fix up your clothes, improve your armor, or prepare important upgrade components for your gear. Sucks to find out that the bow is only decorative. Onion, garlic, stale bread. Well, we've got the makings of a sandwich, and now I'm hungry. So when I'm done here, nope, I can't even do that because I've got to go and record the next thing, and that's probably just going to be Silk Song because I can't be bothered to wait however long it'll end up taking to download the other game that I want to try out. Anyway, he said, God dang it, he wants me to move the barrels. How do we make this magic happen? He did swing the sword. Combat. You are a cartographer. You can barely hold a weapon, but don't let that intimidate you. Watch your enemies, note their actions, mind your stamina and the environment. Try wearing out your opponent. It's easier to beat them when they're tired. But the same goes for you. It would be best to find a good teacher. If you intend to survive, that is. Attack, block, dodge. Simple enough, really. Oh, it's a short sword, but a sword is a sword. That's block, by the way. It's more like a cowardly parry. Don't hit me! No! Anyway, sheath is R. Not necessarily fond of that. Full of weeds. Move the barrels. Yeah, like I thought. So, how? I guess let's just start with the weeds then, shall we? More XP. Oh yeah. Licorice ale. Oh, not those other barrels. This one. Sure would be great if someone had healed us.
Something's blocking it from the other side.
Grab the milk, grab the potato, grab the spices, grab the onion, the raw eggs, and the other potato. Feels pretty good. I should probably chug some of this stuff, huh? What the frick is this? Skill potion? A yoink. I'm not going to jump down. I learned my lesson. And we only have 25 HP to boot. The Stormwinds War 5. I need to put the inventory on the tab, but I hate having to look for the eye. I mean, I can fiddle around, but it'll take a while. My fingers might end up anywhere, really. So, consumables. Reduces hunger, restores health, restores additional health for 20. Suck. I just wanted to eat it now. Mother freaking, I right-clicked it. So you can't just use the stuff directly from your inventory. I wonder if you can stack the healing from different sorts of food. Let's see.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, you still ate it. I get a choice. Not on my watch. Free will? No. Blacksmithing. There is no better weapon than one forged by your own hand. Use the anvil and crafting skills to make items using blueprints. A weapon you make yourself will have higher stats and lower requirements. Ooh. If you can collect all the materials for it yourself, you could make a tiny profit, too. Oh, it's hitting all the right spots for me. The Master Blacksmith skill allows you to design and forge a unique sword, adjusted to suit you perfectly and even strengthen it further. Tempt me with a good time. Or meta progression. Raw meat. I didn't want that. I pressed...
Gross.
It's an apple. What are you, retarded? He's got trash taste. I hate him already. Right. I wanted to drop the raw meat. And if I'm not careful, I end up consuming it like an idiot. Unequip, remove, quick use is... Quick use is left, I think. But Q is drop. Fortunately, I can't move the marker over, so... Can I cook it? I'm not standing in the fire anymore. We're going to do this the hard way. I mean, I suppose I could probably go inside and play with my meat there, but we're here now, so just accept it. Cooking food. Besides easing hunger, a good meal can also give you the strength to achieve great things. The higher your survival skill, the more types of food you can cook over a fire. All foods fall in one of two categories. Snacks can be prepared beforehand and stocked for the road, where they can reinvigorate you when needed. Meals, including breakfasts, lunches, dinners, they're cooked over a fire and consumed immediately, providing you with substantial, long-lasting bonuses. So what I'm hearing is yoink, and I'm not cooking it this way. Noted. All your meat's gone. It's really weird. Man, if only weeding was actually this easy, right? Just walk around, put your hand out, crap disappears. Standard coin pouch. Yoink. Well, the weeds. I haven't seen any other barrels. I'm talking about the kind that come with labs, the kind that are the friends we made along the way. No, this one. There's also another bottle over there. I want it. Can I run? No. He can't even hustle. What is that? I'm coming back to put that in my pocket.
Something's blocking it from the other side.
Fate's funny like that.
Fantastic!
I don't really care about you. I want...
Trousers?
The 7. What a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's?
Frankly, I'm more concerned about the person that would just leave them there. And the person that would just pick them up and then put them in their pocket. Too bad we can't take the axe. He's clearly got one. What does he need with that? Or maybe that was a hoe.
What's that? Done with everything?
You know, it's sort of that is a lot of stuff. Oh, there are a lot. Why'd you draw that thing on your face? I wish I could see what it was. They all look like potatoes, so I can't really tell that there's something weird going on with his face. So, for starters, we won't go with the soiled trousers at the moment. This one.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Depths, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
I mean, there's no reason.
Yourself, but your bandages really do need changing. Know how? No. Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around. And you're golden.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, we got experience and a bandage for nothing. I like your knife.
That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house?
No.
Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely. You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife.
True. I wouldn't
Sounds
know why.
darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm
Thanks.
sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
You'll see. Gain more XP. Never hurts. I wonder where this is supposed to be going. Crap, I heard a whole thing I wanted to say about the knife and opening brand new wounds in other people, but didn't quite get the opportunity, and then when I did, I forgot until I remembered, and then I lost the opportunity. So...
Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
Ha! Capital, boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War, the symbol of Greyshaft's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your ass I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him. Even if it means putting my own life on the line, even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Okay, so...
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
Listen, all you've been saying, Greyshaft this, Greyshaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't.
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raised taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turned to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
Just a few. I don't know. So far, I kind of like at least I like the atmosphere, the characters, all of that other business, you know? Combat, we're not going to see combat this episode. I'm going to tell you that right now. Basically, as soon as we're done with these chores, that's it. Ooh, another knife. wonder if that one has high stat requirements. Dull claws. That lamp surprised the frick out of me. It didn't startle me or anything. I just reconsidered everything. That's all. If it isn't nailed down, it belongs to me. Those are the rules wherever I go. Whether I'm on the road or I'm in your house. It's all mine, everything is mine, all the time, forever. Do not resist, or I will milk you, and you will like it. Yeah, we're done. Though I do want to get rid of those bottles. Maybe I should cook them for him. I mean, there's mention. There it is. Suck it.
What's that? Done with everything?
As I do. What? So that's just it? You just do the bottles and then there's nothing? But it tells you to go talk to him. What's the... Oh, I see. Because I dropped them like a good little retard.
What's that?
I figured that might happen, but I didn't think it would be really... I didn't think it really would.
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
Prove it.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
That too. Ooh, learn. I'm moist like a sponge. Let me soak up what you got. Wait. Insight. So that's what that is. Fortitude and gold. Ooh, if I have enough gold, I can get a miner. You've got a trusty pickaxe, strength, and skill on your side. Explore caves and mountain valleys in search of true treasure. Basic crafting. I don't have nearly enough of anything to learn any of this stuff. Oh, that sucks. I don't imagine there's anything left to actually talk about.
Can we talk?
Right then.
I've got something to ask.
Can't wait to see what the options are.
Spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greysharp goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square. I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this. You need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, It'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path. Just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship. Even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, but only this once. Are we clear?
I love that face he made.
Sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald, but his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a lobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freemen?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
And I will thank all of you for misclicking on this video so you can see this man with his blurry nipples. I appreciate it. What I mean to say is that is going to do it for us today. Back up, old man. Want to get rowdy? I don't know how to draw the sword without swinging it first, so I'm not going to. I have to use the bandage. I have to, don't I? Consumables get in my, well, there's no bandage there. It's weird. I don't have it equipped. No hope, no bandages. Why did you pick them up indeed? Hey, and they can't be dropped, so I just have them now. So we're just cursed with that, apparently. I don't know, man. I know we got bandages from him. What I don't understand is what happened to him. Let's try heading to the crafts table. Anyway, as I said, that's going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. This went on for a little longer than I intended. Nope. Nope to everything. Got it. Okay. We craft nothing. Got it. This is interesting. I would like to play this at a, consistent frame rate, no freezing, preferably maximum graphic settings, so we don't have to look at literal potato graphics. I don't like making you look at this. I don't like looking at it. It makes me feel bad. But it's the best I've got, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to test the demo out to see if the game could be played on my computer, should I choose to get it once it releases. And as I said, it's interesting. So, I am tempted to get it, at the very least. I wanted to play Tainted Grail, but it's a bit on the edge of the budget, and I don't want to risk screwing with the budget, so we're going to have to play it by ear, see what comes out when they come out and how much they cost when they're out. For now, we're done. Get up, go pee, go poop, eat. Preferably not all at the same time. Don't be a nearest. Because I know those trousers are his. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this demo of, I think it's Ash and Steel. I would check, but it's, you can check at the top, the tab at the top of the window, right? Unless you're on mobile, which is some weird business. I don't get that, and I never will. But I can understand. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.